My name is Jonathan Whitaker, and I am the father of Justice Orion Whitaker, my daughter, who I haven't seen or talked to since the day after her 11th birthday on Sunday, October 13th, 2018, when I dropped her back off at her home at the time in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Do the math on that one. Her mother, Precious Angel Parker, completely cut me off. I don't know why. Blocked me on social media, and right now, this is me being desperate to find my daughter justice. The only thing that the state of Wisconsin family court system cares about is that they get that child support out of each of my paychecks every 2 weeks. And even they say that they don't know where Justice and her mother are. The thing that they do know is that they're no longer in the state of Wisconsin. So can you please help me find my daughter? Maybe search social media or try something that I haven't thought of. If you find her, please tell her to get in touch with her father Jonathan, or Google Joe Blackula. Tell her that I miss her, and as I've always told her, that her father loves her very much. Thank you.
That's the word. Oh, I don't like you today. We set up to, let me start over.
Okay, no, why?
I don't want to share.
See?
We're set.
But you say that though.
You would be talking to me and you were like, oh, did that come out my mouth? That's one of the moments for me. I didn't mean to say it out loud because I never want to say nothing to just like, you know, just like come down on you out loud. But it's like, I couldn't hold that one.
Joe Blackula.
Is it recording? Dad, you done! You know, like, hookah. How's my hair? Stop it! I'm straight raw. Stop. I just need something to get my mouth juicy. Wow. I don't get no experience in it. I better prove everything you use. Oh, say. What? You not throwing me off. What did I say? Got to Ask me like a question or something to help me kind of just warm up, if you don't mind. I don't know if you was leaving right out or not to go do what you needed to do.
What does vanilla taste like?
Vanilla bean is good. Vanilla bean is good. You know who got the best vanilla bean yogurt? It's but I don't like the regular vanilla taste, but vanilla bean, like from the plant, is really, really good.
What is that you got in that wine glass?
Oh, just a little something. You know, working at the radio station, watching Tone Capone and all of them advertise liquor. I used to be like, how are they drinking so much? You know, going to all these places, and I've learned they'll make sure the bartender know, like the first drink, bring whatever they advertise, and then after that, bring something that look like that, but not that, like water and tea or something. And that's what they keep going. So they act like they taking shots, like they advertising a drink, and they really ain't drinking. So this is just the illusion of a drink. Just I wanted the wine glass. I feel wine glassy today. So today is March 5th, 2024 at 5:28 p.m. I cannot, did I say something wrong?
No.
You had that big old, right in the, you got the camera volume on too?
No.
Cause you was like, you sound disgusted. You should go out there. I cannot believe we are in March 2024. I remember thinking in November and October, like where I'm gonna be in March, and here we are, and it's like, okay, where's that destination again? Time is going really, really, really fast, and the more time goes fast, the more I feel like I'm missing things off my to-do list. There's so many things to do. And I really love this platform. I really love it because it's not like...
No.
Oh, this ain't...
Don't do that.
Oh, you can't say, I can't say that? Concise?
No. Remember what I told you back in 2018, don't say
Gotcha.
Because of the fact that if you move on from that.
Oh, it's evergreen.
Yeah.
And if we not on this, go on some other platform, then I'm gonna be held. We can't play this footage, or you got to go back and edit it out. Well, I'll say this: I really love creating content that's not for just like Facebook and Instagram. You know, what I'm learning is evergreen content on the bigger platforms. And I'm not saying Facebook, Instagram ain't big, but just the different platforms. I really love that because it seems like now on Facebook and Instagram, your content is held for either 24 hours in your story, or however many people see it when you post it, that's just how many people only gonna see it. It's not evergreen content unless you got like a nigga stalking your page and then one day you see, why is somebody liking, is he going in the tote while I'm on camera?
They would have never heard that.
Unless it's a dude, you know, you ever open your phone and it's like, somebody just like 80 of my pictures? And you're like, oh yeah, they looking for real. Other than that, your content just go like to no man's land after the moment that it's posted. And I'm trying to streamline my content. I'm trying not to be all over the place. But I'm hearing from the producer is that it takes so much time on the back end to produce like a great product from the content that I've just talked about. If I'm all over the place, if we gotta, you know, I'll say something in the beginning, say something in the end, you know, so I'm trying to really like become better at this thing. So today, you okay? So today, okay, I have a passion for making sure that my goddaughters and I, and for that matter, anybody that's connected to me, we know how to keep ourselves safe. I talked about before on the show about, you know, driving down the street, how somebody hit me from the back, and immediately I knew that if I got out, I would have got carjacked or possibly like killed for my car. So riding around these Chicago streets, and for that matter, anywhere you are in the world, it's like you always have to be aware. So I was talking to my goddaughters about something and it just hit me, you know, live aware, not in fear. And a lot of people, they're like, Ebony, stop watching these court shows. Stop watching this stuff that makes you think about, you know, being unsafe or what you have to do. I'm in this process now where I'm learning so much. For instance, I always tell my goddaughters, you know, when they get off the school bus, have your shoes tied, have your book bag on your back, don't have nothing else in your hand, and be ready to walk like you have somewhere to go. You know, one of the things that I learned, that people will learn your ways of every day. They'll learn when you go to this store, when you go to work, people will start noticing your routines, and that's how they can kind of sneak up on you or anything. So I'm always sharing with them, like, make sure you watch your surroundings. Make sure you walk in like you have a purpose, like you have somewhere to go. When you're with your friends and notice people that's around you. Notice if somebody's watching you, if you see the same person, you know, in every aisle that you go in. When you're walking out of or you walking out of these stores, stop being on your phone. When you're walking, put your phone up. Be alert. Be aware of your surroundings. Watch where you park. If you park somewhere and there was two small cars next to you and you come out of or whatever, and now you see like a van next to your car, or, you know, do you have to walk past the van to get to your car? Like, all these things we have to be aware of, because unfortunately these are things that people who really want to do. You just turn the water on.
God damn it.
It was loud. That is going to be really loud.
They had never heard that.
You keep saying that.
So what did you think about what all you saw of you?
I thought it was good. I liked how, wait, what was it? And now I'm saying the word again. I like the parts when it's like, I have to stop saying that word.
You said more than anything.
I said it 21 times.
Yeah. What did you think about what you saw?
I thought it was good. I liked how you like edited how Nugget's face was. Mm-hmm. And then also I liked the part when it was like, I liked the part with all of like the pictures and the videos like all put together. Mm-hmm. Especially the last part when it was like when there was there was a beat at the end. It's like when I closed the door, it matched it. And I like how at the end it was like you put my first video of me going to acting class when I said yay, and yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I am Ebony. No,
Nope.
I am Ebony Sarah Louise Kelly.
What the hell?
Give me a chance. I am vibrant. I am enthusiastic. I am loud. I am the one you want to know. I am confident. I am sexy. I do phenomenal shit.
Talk that shit.
I am great. You looking at greatness.
Who are you?
Ebony Sarah Louise Kelly.
Joe.
Me and my goddaughter, we walking from the mall, we get into the car. I'll put her in on the passenger side because I have my work truck. So a lot of times things are behind my seat, the driver's seat. So I'll put her in the passenger backseat side. And then it hit me one day like, oh my God, I put her in the car, then I walk around the driver's side. Somebody could possibly be watching us, come in, open the back door, snatch her out. Cause I'm telling you, it takes 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds for something to go wrong. It take a lifetime to put shit back together. So I'm always envisioning these scenarios where I'm like, okay, so now when I put her in the back seat, I lock the door with the remote. Then I walk to the driver's side, then I unlock the door really quick. I get in real quick and I lock it back. Like talking about a matter of like maybe 0.1 seconds. I am so fearful of something happening to us. And I don't want to be reactive. I don't want to react to something that's happened anymore. I want to be proactive. I want to put preventative measures in place to make sure we're safe. Another thing I talk to my goddaughters, my friends on the phone, like every woman connected to me, I'm always sharing the things that I learned. And one of the things I talk about is decoys, right? So just say, I tell my goddaughters all the time, if you're in the house with grandma, right? It's late at night, you get a knock on the door, right? And maybe there's a child. Or maybe there's a woman in distress, like, help me, somebody's chasing me. Or can you please open up? Please, I need your help. I tell them, 1, bam, don't open the door. 1. 2, a lot of times, you know, our human nature, we're set up to empathize, right? That's the word. We set up to, let me start over. It's our human nature to empathize with people. So immediately somebody knock on your door, especially a woman or a kid, you like, oh, I want to help. But in this day and age, we can't even do that. You know why? Because they'll use a woman or a child as a decoy. So you'll open the door like, oh my God, come in. And then it'll be 3 men around the corner just bum rush your crib. And now they in your crib and don't nobody know they in your crib. And I've seen and read so many different stories about how people have been abused, sexually beat up, things have been stolen out their house, all in a night's work of somebody coming in, and then they're found dead in their house like 2-3 days later. So I'm like, no, we can't. You can't even trust your human nature on that, because people who are trying to do some harm to you, they'll use a decoy, they'll play on your emotion, especially a woman. Like if you're driving down the street and there's just a baby in the middle of the street, guess what we want to do? We want to get out, and get the baby. But guess what? When you get out, somebody can either jump in your car, maybe just to steal it, but more importantly, maybe to kidnap you, sex traffic you, or just bring harm to you. I used to hear about things like this like a long time ago, but now with social media, which some people don't like social media, and I get it, because social media can be trash a lot of times. But one of the things that I'm learning a lot from social media, and because a lot of people get to tell their stories and people share a lot of their stories, I'm learning that this is happening more often than not. So decoys, we have to watch when our heart is going out to something else. Like when you taking out the trash and you see a little kitty by the garbage can, you know, it could be anything. So I'm trying to prepare myself to think from a safety measure versus because men and women, they'll play on that emotion and they'll cause harm to us. When we get in cars, right? As soon as we get in the car, guess what's the first thing I'm doing? I'm locking the door. Like even if I'm gonna sit there for like 30 seconds, like I never leave my door unlocked. I'm so aware we're at the grocery store, my goddaughter's taking a cart. I'm like a hawk. I'm watching things and I'm teaching them, you know, we walk out of the store, I'm like, what do you see? Tell me what's the first thing you see. And they'll say, I see a white van with no windows. You know, we call that the Raper Man van. You know, a lot of times I've seen I gotta stop saying a lot of times, but I guess if I'm coming from and so I guess I'm just learning to replace the words. We gotta do some more Jointly Disconnected.
We really do.
Yeah, I think we got a lot to talk about. Jointly Disconnected, coming to a TV near you soon.
Coming to a distributor.
Coming to a distributor near you soon.
Think you gonna get away with it? Not up in here! Not up in here!
That's where the content gonna come in at.
That's a dope plug.
Yeah, it is. That's where the content.
Joe.
I've seen on the internet, I've seen on different cameras, like store cameras, people's Ring cam, I've seen where it only take like 2 seconds to snatch a child or a woman up. You know, and my goddaughters be like, well, why can't I sit in the car while you go in the store? Or, you know, why can't I, you know, they want to go, can I go over here by the toys in Target? No. There was a story here 3 months ago where the kid was playing in the kid aisle, and it took the parents like an hour and a half to find her, to find out she was not in the store. So that means somebody snatched her up real quick and got out the store with her, and there was nothing on the cameras, and they still can't find her to this day. So I'm so overprotective. So me being overprotective, I was like, you know what? Let me research more of this. Let me get some statistics about missing Black women and girls. And I'm just talking about in Chicago. So according to National Crime Information, NCI, missing Black girls and women have come under the spotlight. In 2022, there were 546,000 reported missing across the United States. 36% of that 546,000, which is 196,000, has been identified as Black women and youth. Those are boys and girls. 97,000 Black women and youth were missing in the year of 2022. While Black people make up 13% of the U.S. population, nearly 40% of missing person cases are people of color, according to the Black and Missing Foundation. So I have a lot of things I just want to share that I've researched. One of the things is Amber Alert. You have a kid missing, you call the police right away and they'll send out an Amber Alert. And the Amber Alert is to make sure they try to find the kidnapper like as soon as possible. So if you research it, Amber was a girl, I forgot what year this happened. I think she was taken out her bedroom, if I can recall. And it took them a long time to try to find her. But what they learned in that process is that because they didn't have anything set in place, that this kid is missing, to make sure when this happens again, that they can alert the world. And because of the girl's name was Amber, who was missing, they called it the Amber Alert. Now, just a little more detail on that. So when they caught the man that kidnapped Amber, they found out that he was still in the area of where they were looking, right? And he actually heard them looking for her. So now they have the Amber Alert. So now when this happens, you get an Amber Alert on your phone. If you're driving on the expressway, they have these overboard signs that they can actually change digitally, and they'll tell you, hey, Amber Alert, kid missing from wherever in a white car, license plate, da-da-da. Because with this Amber Alert, it helps them find children quicker. So that's why the Amber Alert was put in place. So as I was researching, I heard that they also have a Silver Alert, and they're actually creating now an Ebony Alert. So the Silver Alert is for... Jonathan, ain't nothing I'm saying funny. Why are you laughing? Stop it. This is serious. Big head in there shaving, laughing, because it's the Ebony Alert.
Who are you?
Hey, I am Ebony. No.
No.
I am Ebony Sarah Louise Kelly.
What's that?
hell?
Give me a chance. I am vibrant. I am enthusiastic. I am loud. I am the one you want to know. I am confident. I am sexy. I do phenomenal shit.
Talk that shit.
I am great. You looking at greatness.
Who are you?
Ebony Sarah Louise Kelly.
Joe.
We gotta do some more jointly disconnected.
We really do.
Yeah, I think we got a lot to talk about. Jointly disconnected, coming to a TV near you soon.
Coming to a distributor.
Coming to a distributor near you soon.
Think you gonna get away with it? Not up in here! Not up in here!
That's where the content gonna come in at.
That's a dope plug.
Yeah, it is. That's where the content. So as I was researching, I found out that they have a silver alert and an ebony alert. Ebony alert. So the silver alert is for elderly people. But I guess the alert is the same, but I guess it lets you know immediately what you're looking for. So if you get the alert on your phone, it say a silver alert, that means for elderly people. And then the ebony alert is for women, it's for black women. Why are you still laughing? I can't, you laughing. Big head. So they have the silver alert for elderly people and the ebony alert for black women and youth. So now when you see Amber Alert, you know, well actually that's messed up because the Amber Alert is supposed to be for black children too. Okay, Ebony, focus. The Amber Alert is for children and youth. The Silver Alert is for the elderly community. So when you see this alert come by your phone, you know you're looking for somebody that's, probably over 60. Now they have the Ebony Alert, which is for black women. So when you see an Ebony Alert, you know they are looking for a black woman. And this just goes to how I talk about our black men. I didn't research if black men go missing or black men get kidnapped. I know black youth do, but what's crazy is that there are no statistics. I mean, I'm sure I can go find some, but as I was researching this, just the black community, there are no statistics for black men. It's like they don't even care if black men are, taken. But I don't know if it's for white men either. I don't know. I really got to think about that. But as I was researching this and I kept seeing black youth and black women, I'm like, what about our black men? And is the white men being missing too? See, they don't even care about our men. But anyway, that's a whole nother rabbit hole. So the Ebony Alert is for women that are between 12 and 25 years of age. So the question I was asking myself as I was researching, which is all over the internet, is why so many black women and youth go missing, in Chicago? And how come there's no resolution to any of these stories? Now they do have some stories where they found the black youth or black women dead or missing. And then sometimes it's about people running away. And a lot of times the authorities in Chicago, the police department, when you call about your missing teenager or missing woman, a lot of times they file that as them being runaways. So even these statistics that I'm giving you, I believe don't even have all of the information of how many black youth and women are really missing, because a lot of times the Chicago Police Department, they are mishandling a lot of missing black women and missing black youth cases. They don't care. They are not following up. I mean, that first phone call, they act like they know they're helping you and they're doing it, but as you keep following up, they kind of pass you off to different people. They'll tell you, hey, we still working on it, and they're really not. And during my research, this is what I found from a lot of families. A lot of families say that they don't get no information about their child, about their mother, about a teacher. The systems in Chicago are flawed when it comes to missing black youth and missing black women. There's no system that helps them find missing black children and missing black women. And I guess this is why they want to come up with the Ebony Alert. Because as soon as you say, you know, hey, my child is a black boy 13, this Ebony Alert is supposed to go out to alert the world that we have this black youth missing. And not just an Amber Alert, because we all see the Amber Alert, but just how much more would people may want to help in the neighborhood surrounding where these missing youth and women come up, where they're missing from. Look at it a little bit more in detail because it says an Ebony Alert. So I did like that initiative. We gotta do some more Jointly Disconnected.
We really do.
Yeah, I think we got a lot to talk about. Jointly Disconnected, coming to a TV near you soon.
Coming to a distributor.
Coming to a distributor near you soon.
Think you gonna get away with it? Not up in here! Not up in here!
That's where the content gonna come in at.
That's a dope plug.
Yeah, it is. That's where the content.
My name is Jonathan Whitaker, and I am the father of Justice Orion Whitaker, my daughter, who I haven't seen or talked to since the day after her 11th birthday on Sunday, October 13th, 2018, when I dropped her back off at her home at the time in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Do the math on that one. Her mother, Precious Angel Parker, completely cut me off, I don't know why, blocked me on social media, and right now this is me being desperate to find my daughter Justice. The only thing that the state of Wisconsin family court system cares about is that they get that child support out of each of my paychecks every 2 weeks. And even they say that they don't know where Justice and her mother are. The thing that they do know is that they're no longer in the state of Wisconsin. So can you please help me find my daughter? Maybe search social media or try something that I haven't thought of. If you find her, please tell her to get in touch with her father Jonathan or Google Joe Blackula. Tell her that I miss her, and as I've always told her, that her father loves her very much. Thank you.
Jonathan, you have to remember, crust has to be crunchy.
Closing words, you got 5 seconds.
I am Ebony Sarah Louise Kelly.
Slap them thighs. Don't end it with the click.
Stop laughing at me. I told you I don't like you today. Get my drink. Okay, Ebony, get it focused. Get this together.
Joe
Blackula.